Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's joined tonight. Hello Sydney, hello Nacho, hello Lone Wolves. You are all most welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you Nacho for the snack bar, always appreciated. So we're back on Gloucestershire. And we've now moved into November, so going to be doing a bit of spraying, but I'm a bit worried about the weather at the moment, so I might hold off the spraying. And we have the grapevines that we need to do some pruning on, so might make a start on that. Hey Psycho Kid, how are you? Thank you for joining. AI Farmer, welcome. Thank you for joining. So we're going to prune the grapes today, and then maybe do some more fertilizing on the other fields once the rain has passed. Good to hear, Psycho, good to hear. How about you, AI Farmer? How are you today? So, exciting news. Terrafarm has been released on GitHub. For PCs only, of course, unfortunately, but it's a script mod, and just no way consoles will allow it on. But yeah, so I fired it up on a map and couldn't get it to work, so definitely user error. I've seen it working on videos. Argsy did a video last night showing it off, and he had it working, so it definitely does work. Nice sun shining, yeah, that's always a good thing. Hello Brady Rimmer, how are you? Thank you for joining. Yeah, he's okay. They discharged him today. They had him on a monitor all night, and they said that he didn't have any heart problems, or no more than what he usually has. So so they sent him home today, so hopefully that's a good thing. I think he's looking forward to sleeping in a proper bed and and all that. So yeah, so thank you for asking, appreciate it. Hey Crofter, good morning, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Yeah, yeah, no, you're right there, mate. Yeah, I'm wondering, like I did download it and install it, but I'm wondering if I didn't have the right bucket. I just used base game bucket because I thought that they would work, so I'm not too sure. So yeah, but very excited because it looks like yeah, you can do a bit of road making with it, which would be brilliant because my painting skills aren't that great. Right, base game. But I couldn't find the modified buckets. That was a problem. So, yeah, don't know. Like I say, obviously user error. Definitely user error. I'm quite willing to put my hand up for that one. Problem was between keyboard and chair. I'll tell you a little trick I told my daughter to try and relax a bit, and that's to take in a big breath, hold it for a little while, and then slowly release it, and as you're releasing it, you just let your muscles relax. So yeah, definitely looking forward to Terra Farm, and like I say, I'm excited about being able to do the roads with it because making roads with tracked or wheeled vehicles is gonna be a lot better than me painting roads. That's for sure. Blasphemy for not being able to play. I know, mate. I know. Maybe it'll be in the next Farm Simulator game. They do seem to pick up some of the really good mods and add them in. I'm quite fascinated with how this pruner works. It's quite neat. If I'm not running into the poles. $20.35. Yeah, possibly, mate. Possibly. Well, people, we've got 10 on our horizontal stream already. That is just incredible. Thank you to everyone for joining. If you haven't done so already, can you hit the like button, please? Always on the lookout for more likes. Always trying to break the record. Current record is currently 27. So, yeah, it'd be neat if we could break that record. Hello admin, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Ugsy Gaming, good evening. How are you? Thank you for joining. Just saying, I was watching your video today on terrafarming. So yeah, it's exciting news that's been released. Can't wait to start making some roads with it. Yeah, I tried using it, but I don't think I've got the right buckets for it yet. So I've got to maybe look at it. I thought I downloaded the pack, but it seemed to be an empty folder, so not too sure. Okay, I will, Klaus. Thanks. Oh, good question, mate. Good question. All right, cool. Yeah, I knew I had to be doing something wrong for it not to be working, so yeah, so it does need the equipment downloaded, so I'll have to look at doing that. Yeah, hello Klaus. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good day. So I was watching a video from Farm Sim Briscoe. Not good news, I'm afraid. He's been having a bit of bullying from some keyboard warriors in the community, and so he's actually decided not to publicly release his maps anymore. So it's another loss to the community. Because I was looking forward to his map, but I can understand his reasonings. So Agsy, what do you think of precision farming now that it's been released? Okay, I've just put the link up for Agsy there. Yeah. I understand where you're coming from on that one, mate. Okay, so I waited a little bit until there was a few people around, but I'm just putting in some links there now. One was for Brady Rimmer Productions, he does some great streams, and one's here for Psycho Kid as well. He has a good channel. Yeah, their lime doesn't seem to quite work correctly, or maybe it is working correctly. I think they need to communicate a bit more, because some could say that the liming is working as it should do, because you know you're not always going to get 100% coverage with real equipment, but they need to possibly come out and just say, hey, this is what it's meant to be because of these reasons, or no, it's not meant to be like this and we're going to be patching it soon. It's that communication thing again from them. We're not getting it. And you'd think they'd learn not to do a big release just before they go away for a week. Yeah, I learnt my lesson from last stream, mate. Yeah, I won't forget them either, Klaus. Thanks for the reminder. Hey, Unstevoid, welcome to the vertical chat. Yes, you definitely wouldn't want to stand in front of it, that's for sure. Yeah. Well, I guess, they're in a tricky situation. People keep demanding these things all the time, and they're wanting them yesterday and that sort of thing, so they are under pressure to release it. That is the thing, eh? You do wonder, do these guys actually play the game or not? However, I was impressed with precision farming, because now the grapevines and the olives are included. And I was wondering how we were meant to lime the fields or the orchards, but they've made one of the manure spreader lime compatible. So yeah, that was good. At least I'd thought of that. And now everyone's just waiting for the next patch for the DLC to come and see what breaks with that. It seems to happen every time. They release a patch and fix a few things and break a few other things. Yeah, I wish it was this easy to prune kiwi fruit. Oh, in case you're wondering, Argsy, for me, I actually use the gear stick to change between forward and back. I know you asked that in your stream last night, so I wasn't able to answer it there, so I'll answer it in here. So I actually have a lever that I have to move backwards and forwards. Just 2 mods and then all the maps you're waiting for. Yeah. That new American one's not a bad one. Although don't go too close to the gas station. Some of the decals there sort of that are meant to be on the windows are sort of a little bit away from the windows, but that might get fixed in with an update. Yeah, like a shuttle and a tractor. So basically it's just in what would be 3rd and 4th on the gearbox, and so it's just a matter of moving it forward or in reverse. I did a similar setup with ATS and ETS because I went down the track of having automatic gearboxes, as they seem to be increasing in popularity. Yeah, hard to say that one, Crofter. Like, theoretically it is someone else that's producing the game or making the game. It's a different studio, but there would have to be some Giants resources going into it because Giants are providing the engine for it, so they've got to be working with them. So yeah, like I say, it'll be interesting to see if they actually have working windscreen wipers on the car one. Unlike the tractors. don't know about too many eggs in one basket, but maybe too many eggs up in the air, mate. I think that's the trouble, they're juggling too much. Trucks are standard with automatic gearboxes. Not in New Zealand, mate. Yeah, they've definitely got a few eggs, haven't they? And I'll be honest, that 16-bit version, like I received it as part of the collector's edition that I shipped out of America, and here we go, the rain's arrived. But I haven't actually loaded it up. It's sort of like I gave up playing 16-bit games a long time ago. I used to play 16-bit games. It was a long time ago. Yeah, you have a good night there, Sydney. Hey, good morning, FS Farmer. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Yeah, nearly all automatic shift, are they? Yeah. Yeah, Crofter. Yeah, definitely they need to remember that the game that, you know, people were buying and playing, it's a game that people want to buy and play. So I've just put FS Farmers channel in the chat. Awesome dude with Courseplay and auto drive. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah, no problem, FS Farmer. And I've just put Farmer J up as well. He does some great live streams. Okay, and another couple of links here for Grumpy Grey Farmer. He does great videos as well, and he's not that grumpy. And one there from Jay's as well. He does a bit of live streaming with Farmer Jay and that, so definitely worth checking out their channels. Thank you for all the likes. 9 likes so far. Thank you so much, everyone. If you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. If you're not sure whether you like the stream or not yet, just hit the like button anyway, and you can always hit it again if you don't like it. So we've got our cover crop in there for precision farming, so be interesting to see what subsidies we get for that little bit. Gesharam, hello, welcome on our vertical stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Do have a horizontal stream available. Yep, I'm in New Zealand, mate. Right down the bottom of the world. Oh no, mate. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of luck with that one. Diesels don't bump start that well. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you have you're having a great day, and yeah, glad you're enjoying the stream.
Waters, right?
Yeah, Gesha, I'm not sure if you're hearing me on the voice channel or not, but I'm in New Zealand, mate. Hey, thanks Argsy for jumping in, appreciate it. You have a good evening. We'll catch you later. Try and jump onto your Sunday stream if you do one, mate. Yeah, so I knew this rain was coming, so that's why I didn't start the spraying. Because you just can't spray in the rain. Yeah, it is English, mate. I can only speak English. Yeah, Gesha, it is my favorite game. I find it a nice way to relax at the end of the day. It's a very chilled kind, means that I get to share that with a whole heap of other people. So we actually have a whole heap of other people on the horizontal stream. There is a link in the pinned comment to that if you want to join in the chat on there and just see what everyone else is saying. You're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, I'm not the traveling kind, to be honest. I just like staying home. But I know India is a beautiful country. So whether the game will bring out an Indian map or maybe a modder might bring out an Indian map. There is rice in the map now, so cotton as well. There's probably a few crops that could be grown in an Indian type of environment. Thanks, mate. Hey, Tobias. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I know that feeling, Tobias. I do the same too when I'm at work with Farmer J and FS Farmer. I jump in when I can and say hi, hit the like, so I appreciate it. You could be doing anything during your work break, but you've chosen to do this, and I'm greatly honoured. Thank you, sir. Good on you, FS Farmer. Not much. Yeah, Geisha, if you're after a song, I don't do songs on the stream. So yeah. Too much problems with copyright and all that. Just wash down the equipment, and then I might sort out the sprayer and get it ready. No, not yet, mate. Have a look. Yeah, thanks for that, Klaus. Appreciate it. Nightbot is gonna lose, is it? Ah, cool. Thanks, mate. The stream is much better when it's paused. Oh, when it's not paused. I thought you were saying the stream was better when it was paused. Hey, thanks, Nacho. That's awesome. Okay, looks like I've got the fertilizer. Right behind the tractor. Yeah, so did you get any sort of the bonus money afterwards? Or are you still not having enough of that? I think at the moment I'm meant to be getting about 6% bonus, but that's all. Yeah, not sure what I'm going to do with that liquid lime because it might have an update for precision farming sometime, maybe. Here's hoping. Sell it. Yeah. Could be a good idea. Come on. So they're great forks, but they tend to have a wide pickup area. Taste it. Taste the liquid lime, you reckon? Yeah, mate, you're right there. It is just clutter. Tastes awful, sell it. Well, I might do that while it's raining. So they mix gelatine in with the wine. That was a bit crafty. That might have upset a few people. Yeah, enjoy your walk with the dogs, AI Farmer. I can imagine it'd be a big scandal. Okay, I think there's probably going to be only one place to take this. Yep, the wholesale. Now all the wine from the States is full of Roundup. Oh, worries, Rocket. You have a good game, mate. Hey, awesome. Rocket does some great streams. Definitely go and check out his channel. He does some great streams. He does streams in Beam, and I think he does some armor as well. So definitely check out his channel. Yeah, I think we can still get round up here in New Zealand. And thank you to our new subscriber. Thank you for joining the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Hey, awesome Nacho, thanks for jumping in. Catch you on the next one, mate. Yeah, mate. And you see what happens if you don't drive a car properly. They get banged up very quickly. I have to say, I'm actually very impressed with the damage model in Beam. Yeah, so we've got yeah, and just under 5,000 for the liquid lime, and we got a 200 bonus. Did you sell much New Zealand wine there, FS Farmer? Yeah, we had a winery not far from where we lived, actually, called Morton Estate. Established in 1780. New Zealand had the first recorded Europeans setting foot on New Zealand soil in 1769. So it was only opened a few years after that. I say recorded because there are sort of different theories out there that the Spanish may have been blown down this way or something like that, because they reckon they found a Spanish helmet in one of the harbours around here. So yeah, there could have been earlier Europeans set foot on the land, but you know, none that actually made it back to tell the tale. Yeah, definitely. Some may say if he shoots like he drives, not even his own teammates will be safe. Now, when's this rain meant to clear? Let's speed that up. Be able to get one field done today, but that's about it, I think. Good Nathan Otteridge. Do you know what, FS Farmer? At the moment, the America's Cup isn't making it into the news cycle in New Zealand. It's like they've got absolutely no interest in it. So yeah, I did not know that. Actually, I just had a thought. That's not going to work, is it? Yep, sensors require daylight. Ah, man. I didn't think that one through very well, did I? Right, yeah. Okay, let's see about sleeping through. So I think it needs daylight, so I think we'll make it about 8 o'clock. Hey, Dirty Road Relay, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope your day is going well. Days are definitely short, aren't they? 8 o'clock and it's still dark. I'm not used to that. 8 o'clock, it's always light. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be enough daylight or not. We'll try it. Yeah. Don't get far with just the back tank. That's the problem. But yeah, I know the sensor does it's active, whereas these other ones are just passive. So we've got our plot of linseed here. So I'm keen to see what this looks like as it grows. Hey, that's a good scene, isn't it? Just using a mod there that just changes the field of view for the photos. Not a lot of nitrogen needed on this, but still good to top it up a little bit. How many likes have we got so far? We've got 13 likes. That's awesome. Thank you to everyone. Appreciate your support so much. What's good is it stops spraying now when you've gone over a bit that you've already sprayed. Hey, and we got another subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. But more nitrogen required there. He just shot at his teammate. Oh no. So this is probably going to use a bit more spray. So FS Farmer, are you going with the animal mod, or you're not going with that? I saw that was in your poll. So thank you to everyone that's on our streams, and if you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. Thanks. Always trying to break our record. We've had 27 likes in one stream, so I'm trying to break that one if I can. Hey, awesome Klaus, thank you so much for joining. Do appreciate it. You have a good day. Yeah, mate, it's going to be interesting. So there you go, people, you've heard it here. FS Farmer is going to be doing the new animal mod, which has genetics and that sort of thing, on a 3,600 herd farm. So that's going to be really interesting. Hope it goes well for you, mate. Hey, thanks, Klaus. Yeah, you're right with that one. It definitely needs a year. Good morning, Simulated Acres. How are you today? Thank you for joining. Glad you could make it. Hope you're having a good morning. Here we go. I've just put Simulator Acres channel up on the chat, both in the vertical and horizontal. Ready to farm. Yep, everything's good, thanks, Simulated. Don't know why that little stretch there didn't want to fertilize, but it didn't. Another one of those little giants quirks. Stand on the area and check the info. Yeah, I might do it when I get down to the other end of the field. Yeah. Precision farming works perfectly. As intended. So welcome to 7 in our vertical stream and 10 in our horizontal. You guys are all absolutely awesome. Yeah. I just wish Giants would come out and actually say, this is what it's meant to be doing, you know? It's sort of like, if they did that, it wouldn't be so bad. Alright, let's go check out. See, it's saying nitrogen bad. So it's definitely registering. And even here, after I've done it, it still comes up as just good. It's definitely different to FS22 and FS19. Yeah, it does exactly what it's meant to do. Misfits. Under fertilise in places. I thought this pulse spraying was meant to deliver absolutely perfect coverage. Yeah, something like that, FS Farmer. I've even let it grow an extra month before I sprayed. Just in case, yeah, having small plants made a difference, but yeah, I don't know. But there's no penalty if you over fertilize. I thought there would. I thought there was. There was an FS22. Yeah, true, mate. True. And of course they release something big like this and then go off for a holiday. Don't mind them having a holiday, but it's sort of like maybe they could have released it a week earlier or just after their holiday. I don't know. Why would you release something to your bug testers only to have no one there to read all the bug reports? Not in the yield anyway, but yeah. Yeah, so hard to know if it's affecting the enviro score. But I seem to remember because I was using the mod that converted cover crop into nitrogen. And if I set it too high, it was very easy to over fertilize some crops, so and I was getting penalized for it, so pretty sure it was affecting the yield. Now mate, we're the beta testers. They released it to the beta testers and then went away on holiday. Send in your bug reports so that no one will read them for a week. Like I said, I don't begrudge them having a week off for a retreat, you know. That's all good for team building and just, you know, that sort of thing. I don't mind that at all. But it's their timing. We have a saying in my industry, don't do a major deployment on a Friday, not unless you want to be working Saturday and Sunday as well. Yeah, you're not wrong there. If it's we have a annual retreat ourselves at work. We go off for a day and have a bit of fun, and then have an awards dinner afterwards. And yeah, it's definitely, let's just put it this way, I'm glad I'm not paying for the bar bill. Because we're all staying in a hotel, you don't have to worry about drink driving, so yeah, you know, you can have a bit more than what you normally might. It can lead to some interesting situations. Oop, I did miss it. And we've got this little patch here that probably won't spray. No. Go figure. Yeah, I might just go and do that actually, FS Farmer. No, it doesn't look like it's working. Where are we? Yeah, definitely showing up. $60 and $80. Weird. No, unfortunately, it doesn't look like turning off the sensor and the automatic application rate worked. Ah, soil. That should all be okay. So I can't understand why I've only got 13.5 for soil sampling when I've sampled everything I own. See, I don't think I'll get the full pH value until I actually harvest it on that one. Hey, we got another subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. You're very welcome and hope you're having a great day. There's always hidden payments. Ooh. Parked too far away. Right, we'll go and sell this honey. And I wonder how far away we are from having... Oh, we have got a full goat's milk. So I might go and sell that as well. Now I should probably keep an eye on the feed on these guys as well. In case I need to give them 7,000 litres. So definitely have to keep an eye on it over winter. May have to give them some hay. Maybe a couple of bales. Are you back? Did you get it started, mate? don't know if we can buy the... No. Doesn't look like we can buy the dairy. So if we can't buy the dairy, we can't rent it either. So where's the best place to sell? No, it is the dairy. That's all the way up there. Okay. Yeah, it's a messy farm, this one. I decided there was a good UK tractor. And there's a few more Massies than there are JCBs at the moment. Yeah, I've taken a wrong turn. Never mind. We'll go the scenic route. And 14 likes, thank you so much. Just a reminder, if you haven't hit the like yet, if you could do that, it'll be fantastic. YouTube seems to like it as well. I think FS Farmer wouldn't have needed bleeding because it didn't run out of diesel, am I right, Crofter? I think it was just a dodgy starter motor. Generally you have to bleed them when you run out of the diesel and they get air in the line. There we go, this is the way I was meant to go. Yeah. Yeah, the engine. Yeah. Sounds like the towing lobby managed to succeed. It's like we have a infamous, I say infamous because he drove the wrong brand of car, racing driver in New Zealand. And everyone thinks because he's a racing car driver, he must be some expert on road safety. And they always have him coming on saying, oh, we need to, make licensing harder. We need to test old drivers. Everyone should be resitting their licenses every 5 to 10 years and all that sort of thing. What they don't say is he's got a bleeding company that does license testing, so of course it's in his favour to have rules like that come in. So they shouldn't have him on there spouting that kind of crap when it's in his interest for it to happen. Sorry, my ranty pants here. Hey Grave Reaper, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry for the rant, but yeah, sometimes just have to do it. Hope you're having a good day. Find a field. Was that to turn around and... Or are you saying I should buy another field? I don't think I can afford another field. Because of that new financing mod, my repayments have actually gone up to about 40,000 a month. Oh, you got to go to school in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. I quite often jump onto streams early in the morning, and yeah, I have to go to work. So yeah, I know what it's like, mate. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, if you could hit the like, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, mate. What I can't understand is why is someone who made their living out of racing cars round a track suddenly an expert on road safety? when they're known for driving cars around a track at extremely unsafe speeds. Well, I hope you have a good day at school, Grave Reaper. I know what you mean, Crofter. They really do jam stuff into those cars now. I had a Peugeot and it kept blowing headlights. And I could hardly get my hand in to change the bulb. Yeah, mate, you're not wrong. Older cars were definitely easier to repair. Unfortunately, you usually had to repair them quite often, but they were easier to repair. Modern cars, they do tend to be a bit more reliable, but yeah. They are a bit, when they do go wrong, they go wrong majorly. Hello, Gaming Whale. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Every day. Yeah, I know, mate. It just was... It was a real pain. I wonder if I've got any more flour. No, I don't. Hey, Andrew, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope your day is going well at work, sir. Mate, yeah. I didn't really enjoy gym class either. Andrew, when you get home, you have a good break. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Nacho's deserted us. He's gone to watch Rocket play armor on another stream. And apparently Rocket was shooting his own teammates or something. Yeah, mate, I know what you mean. Hey, AI Farmer, welcome back. Yeah, Crofter is at Farm Sim Briscoe. I'm not thinking straight. Yeah, because I don't know if everyone's heard the news, but Farm Sim Briscoe put a video up that he won't be releasing his maps to Mod Hub because of all the haters. So that was sad news. I was looking forward to his map, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, according to his stream, apparently someone was had converted his map and then said to him, "Oh, I've converted your map, is that okay?" And he said no, and apparently they got all nasty. That's the gist I got out of the video anyway. Here we go, let's grab some fresh bread to the restaurant. Oh, that's alright. 1,445 environmental score. Can't complain about that. Yeah, you're not wrong there, FS. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Simulated Acres. So, mate, I don't know if you've seen my tractor museum. But I set up a tractor museum to go along with my restaurant. Yeah, and that's that's something he said, was if you don't like the map, don't play on it, but just don't go onto a forum somewhere and say it's absolute trash, which I agree with. You know, if you don't like the map, you don't play it. And the days are short, aren't they? I guess because I live a little bit closer to the equator, our days are usually a bit longer in winter time. So, yeah, I find it getting dark really early compared to where I live. I think I need a little bit of extra cash. Okay, 17 likes. Thank you, everyone. Do appreciate it. Okay, forgot I'd done that one. Yeah, yeah. I can understand that, FS Farmer, that yeah, their testing just doesn't seem to be working well at the moment. And I heard something a few days ago. Think the map might got released to on third party. I would have just done the map 10 times better. If people want to download crap, let them. They just end up with a heap of viruses. Yeah, and stuff that doesn't work properly. I gained another 7 subs on my sleep, which was happening yesterday's stream. Wasn't that good? Hey, awesome, mate. Always good to get subs while you sleep. I lost a sub while I slept last night, so yeah, always good to get a +7. Error riddled games, yeah, mate. Error riddled games, just not worth it. May give up streaming and just sleep. Yeah. So is that sort of like being paid not to sing? Oh, hey, MGL, thank you so much for jumping in and doing that. I appreciate it, mate. I know what it's like. Quite often I'll jump into a stream at work and it's sort of like I can only just jump in and say hi. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Hello, Mr. A Farmers. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Right, let's see if we can get some of these contracts done. Because like I say, because of that new finance mob, I have a 40,000 bill every month now. Because I'm paying off that $2 million loan that I took out right at the beginning. Yep, no worries, Grave Reaper. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. You have a good day. Yep, bye MGL. Thank you. You have a good one. Hey Bearded, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Sorry, just sorting out a couple of things here. Here we go, that's better. So yeah, we're just doing a bit of contracts on Oak Bridge Farm. Just to try and build up a bit of cash reserve for winter time. I'm good, thank you, Mr. A Farmers. Yep. Busy day at work, but I was able to come back and do some farm sims, so that was good. Tried testing out the Terra farm, but had the wrong digger attachment on, so wasn't gonna work. Alright, we'll let them do that. Might do an FS farmer here and have a few workers going. Yeah, I'm in the information technology field, so I look after computer systems for a few different places. Currently involved in a project of life cycle replacement for one of the businesses around here. So yeah, it's an interesting project. So has anyone seen what Scroft has done up here with the this bit of land around here? He's converted it into a farm. Hasn't done too bad a job. But yeah, he's made all this area a farm. Yeah, it can be frustrating at times, but it's not as physical as some other jobs I have done when I was younger. uh, yeah, he should stick with what people watch him for, which is the farmhand. And yeah, his other gameplays are just a moan fest. They really are. You're not wrong there. Don't think I've been in here. Or I don't recall that gully being in there. Yeah, mate. Moving on. Yeah, I saw his version and it was sort of like, yeah, he doesn't have any vineyards. This map isn't complete without vineyards and olive groves. So yeah, he's definitely gone for an animal husbandry, and I think he's wanting to do the new animal thing. So yeah. Yeah, Simulated Acres, he has actually released his modified map out. But yeah, I was sort of looking at it and going, farm just looks too tight for me, and yeah, there's things he's wanting to do. He's also got a real job on a farm now, which he's filming, and yeah, I don't know, I just can't get into it. Like I said, I watch him for the farmhand. That's why I started watching him, is storytelling. And yeah, it's his gameplays aren't as grabbing as his roleplay, his storytelling. Yeah, of course he's changed it. Yep, he's modified. I do believe he did get Oxy's permission to do it. I know him and Oxy have got are in communication all the time. So yeah, I'm not going to say that he's doing it behind Oxy's back. But you know, he has got a fantastic canvas already started for him, and you know, I'm the same. I've done my bit on Oxy's map. Oxy's map is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, mate. There's no way I could do it, and yeah, his story was it just, yeah, he's a brilliant storyteller. He really is. And yeah. Yeah, you're possibly right, FS Farmer. Possibly right. But hey, guys, I'm going to have to call it a night. It's 11 o'clock and I've still got work tomorrow. So we'll call it a night. We'll let them do their thing. I'll think about, because we're heading winter, there's not much happening over winter, so I might just skip winter altogether. So possibly next time you see me, it will be spring. It'll be March. We'll just see how we go. But thank you to everyone for joining tonight. I do appreciate it. Thank you for being in the chat. It's great reading all your chats and seeing the conversations that go on there. And yeah, as we try to solve the world's problems, or well, Farm Sims problems anyway. So thank you so much. If you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could, that would be fantastic as well. Doesn't cost anything, and it gives you a feel-good feeling. But until next time, thank you so much for joining. Have a good day, a good afternoon, or a good morning, wherever you are, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.